Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. I repeat, don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once. Hi, everyone. My name is Khalid, and welcome to my channel and online class. In today's session, I want to teach you about motivation, which is a part of IBTP business management. Before moving on to the tutorial, I would like to tell you about myself. I am a UK Cambridge certified teacher, trainer in the areas of business and economics. I have been certified by International Baccalaureate, IGCSE, Pearson in the areas of business management, economics to teach grade 9, 10, 11, 12. Along with that, I am also qualified to teach post-secondary classes as I have done my PhD in the area of business management. With the lesson, I will explain you what is the relevance of motivation. To understand motivation, it is basically the intrinsic and extrinsic factors that stimulate people to take actions that lead to achieving a goal. Let me explain you what is intrinsic. Motivation, it comes from the satisfaction derived from working on and completing a task. Extrinsic motivation comes from external rewards associated with working on a task. For example, pay and other benefits. I repeat, there are two types of motivation, intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is inside, which is coming from the satisfaction derived from working on and completing a task. It can be a project, it can be assignment. On the other hand, extrinsic motivations come from external rewards associated with working on a task. For example, it can be pay and other benefits. When intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation is there is a higher probability or a higher chance of success. Next is motivation theories are based on the assumption that individuals are motivated by the desire to fulfill their inner needs. I repeat, motivation theories are based on the assumption that individuals are motivated by the desire to fulfill their inner needs. Motivation theories focus on the human needs that energize and direct behavior and how managers can create conditions that allow workers to satisfy them. The idea behind this is that how there is a proper communication between the workers and managers, between the managers and the top management. On that basis, the motivation and the level of motivation is maintained to increase the productivity, to increase the efficiency and effectiveness. One of motivation is about F.W. Taylor and his scientific management. F.W. Taylor is a very famous author, scientist in the area of philosophy. He identified 7 steps to improve worker productivity. Yes, 7 steps he identified, which I am able to interpret as per his language. First, he identified that select workers to perform a task. Second, he observed preparing or performing the task and note the key elements of the workers. Third, what he observed that record the time taken to do each part of the task. Fourth, he observed identify the quickest method recorded for the work activity done by the workers. Fifth, he identified train all workers in the quickest method and do not allow them to make any changes to it. Sixth, he identified supervise workers to ensure that this best way is being carried out on a regular basis. And seventh method he identified pay workers on the basis of results based on the theory of economic man. So these 7 steps he identified, F.W. Taylor, and because of that, many organizations were able to take out the best from the workers. Theory number 2 of motivation is of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. Yes, theory number 2 on this syllabus of business management I am explaining is of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. This theory was interpreted by Maslow's in 5 areas, in 5 stages. First stage is in a pyramid. He explained in a pyramid shape. The lowest level of the pyramid, which is starting from the physiological needs. Physiological needs are basically those needs like food, shelter, clothes, water. This is the basic need of a human. And he focused on that if the workers are being satisfied at the lowest level, then it increases the efficiency and effectiveness of the worker. So individual need starts on the lowest level. Then he focused on the next level, which is safety needs. Safety needs are basically very important from the old civilization, that every human tends to be in the area of safety and security, feel that his or her family and his career should be safe, so that he can work on a consistent basis, on a regular basis. Then once one level of need has been satisfied, humans will strive to achieve to the next level, which is self-esteem. That is how you are able to get the recognition, how you are able to get the recognition of your work, your department work, how you are able to get the results out of it. Then moving on to the next level is self-actualization level, identified by Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. In self-actualization, what he is saying that it is not reached by many people, but everyone is capable of reaching their potential, their maximum potential. Everyone is capable of that, but very few are able to reach to that level. And what he said is that once a need has been satisfied, it will no longer motivate individuals to take actions. So that's why it is very important that a new challenge, a new target, a new goal has to be there for individuals to be motivated to work on a consistent basis. Evaluate different forms of financial motivation and the impact. But before moving on, I request you to increase your watch time, and I assure you that the points or the content in this video is very informative for you and for your organization members. In the last, I will share some important web links for you and for your organization members. Please increase your watch time and you will get a resource about how you can increase the profits, how you can increase the productivity in your business organization. So next is about, in this 21st century of modern technological world, especially after COVID-19, these 9 common payment systems are there, which are now used on a regular basis, which I want to share with you. First is hourly or wage rate payment system, in which you pay the workers as per the number of hours they have worked. Number 2 is piece rate system, in which you pay the workers as per the number of pieces they have made. Number 3, salary basis, which is on monthly basis, the total number of days they have worked in a month. Accordingly, you pay the salary to them. Then commission-based payment system is there. The number of work they have done or the number of products they have sold, on that product, they will get the commission. Number 5 is performance-related pay and bonus. As per their performance, you give them more increment or any kind of bonus to them. Number 6 pay is profit-related pay, which is the organization is making profit and the organization is paying to the employees on the profit they are making, because the employees are working well, the employees are producing well. Number 7 is employee share ownership schemes. Many banks offer these kind of payment system, that when the members of the organization, the employees of the organization perform well, they get the ownership through the shares of the organization. And then last is fringe benefits. Fringe benefits are very important for any business organization to pay to their workers. It can be like free accommodation, free car, free child education, healthcare facilities. These are fringe benefits. So in this 21st century of modern technological world, especially after COVID-19, when people are working from work, which is work from home or remote jobs are there, these payment methods are very popular nowadays, which motivate the employee on a regular basis. The main aim is to provide further financial incentives and to encourage staff to meet the agreed targets, agreed set goals on a regular basis. You for staying in this video till here. I'm really thankful to you to watch this tutorial, to watch this video. So to summarize the session, to summarize this lesson, I want to tell you that what we have covered in this session, what I was able to explain to my abilities. First, I was able to explain meaning of motivation. In this 21st century, motivation is very important, especially after COVID-19. Second, what we have learned are different forms of motivation, which is intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation is more important than extrinsic, because intrinsic motivation stays for a longer period of time. So if you are an owner of a business, if you are an employee, if you are into HR, training and development, learning and development, intrinsic motivation stays for a very longer period of time. So keep yourself, your employee, your stakeholders highly motivated so that they can contribute to your organization. Third, what we have learned is about different forms of motivation. Fourth, we have learned about the theories of motivation set by F.W. Taylor and Maslow's theory. The theories are very much applicable in today's 21st century in this real life as well. And then we have covered different forms of financial and non-financial motivation. If a person is motivated in terms of financially or non-financially, the results are very different. Results are very positive. So try to keep yourself motivated. Try to keep your self-esteem high and focus on the positive side of life rather than negative side of life. I hope you have found this tutorial informative. Please share your feedback on teachingandcoaching2020@gmail.com for improving this tutorial, for improving this channel, and contributing more to the society. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.